This is Duke University.
My name is Lauren Jackson. I'm a junior, and I'm a history and political science double major. So I was looking at two maps. One was a map of the west coast of Africa from Sierra Leone to Cape Palmas, which is what was then the colony of Liberia, and the other was a map of the entirety of the African continent by British engraver John Lodge. I guess the biggest thing, the Lodge map was probably the more difficult of the two. There just was pretty much no information about it. I spent a long time trying to hunt down John Lodge and find out anything about him, and it was kind of a black hole. I could find his name and the dates which he was active, but there just wasn't any information really on his work. I actually went and talked to Carson Holloway, who's the subject librarian for history of science, state papers, and military, I think. And we went and looked online. He directed me to the Lock, Stacks, and Lily. Still couldn't find anything on Lodge. The breakthrough there came, I guess, when I actually found out that the map was a copy of an earlier map by Thomas Kitchens, who was a better-known cartographer, and that Lodge himself actually generally publicized maps that were of a lesser quality. They were cheaper, and that way they appealed more to people who couldn't afford expensive wall maps or copperplate engravings. My Liberia map was a slightly different case. There were a lot of documents. The American Colonization Society, who were the proprietors of Liberia, left behind a lot of documents about their colonizing efforts there. However, none of them really had anything to do with this particular map, even though it appeared in one of their annual reports. There's a lot of information on Jehudi Ashman, who created the surveys upon which the map was based. But since he died while he was abroad, the actual map itself was created by Anthony Finley, who was a Philadelphia engraver. And Finley was the one who compiled all of the surveys, so it really served more of a dual purpose in terms of it was both used for Liberia and for the Colonization Society, but at the same time he published it in his own atlas, so it was kind of serving a wider cause, I guess, for serving the American public and making that area of the world known to them.
Produced by Duke University, online at duke.edu.